Hello, welcome to Living Life with Purpose. I'm your host, Phil Foster. I was thinking a few minutes ago about what were some of my favorite Bible stories, the kind maybe you heard when you was a kid in Sunday school or whatever, and probably one that jumps off the page at me every time I think about it, every time I read it, anytime I hear someone talk about it, is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You read about it in Daniel chapter 3, and I don't have time to go into a lot of detail. I just want to give you a few bullet points, a few things, a few takeaways today. But you may remember the story. The king had made a royal decree that when the music played, everyone had to bow down and worship the pagan false image that he had erected there, and anyone that would refuse to do so would face certain death. They would be thrown into a fiery furnace where they would be burned alive, and if you remember reading the story there, that's exactly what happened. And he gave them a choice. He says, do it my way, bow down and worship this false idol, or I'm going to burn you alive. Well, they said, look, we're not going to do that. They took a stand for God, and they were thrown into the fiery furnace. And the Bible says that a fourth one showed up in the furnace, and that, of course, was Jesus. And they were rescued, and the king was so amazed at what had happened. He says, come out of there. And the three, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, came out. And it made an incredible impact on the people there that day. And the thing to remember is a lot of people have conditions on their faith. These guys had no conditions on their faith. They said, look, here's how it works, King. We know our God can rescue us, but even if for some reason today He doesn't, we're not going to bow down to your idol. We're not going to serve you. You're this false God. We're going to serve the one true God. And the takeaway from this message today is this: whether things are going good for you or not so good, just keep your eyes focused on Jesus. For truly He is the author and finisher of our faith. And keep your eye on Him. And in the end, whether it looks like things have went well or not so well, you're going to come out on top because you're going to be a champion for Christ. And if God's for you, who can be against you? Well, I'm going to stop it right there. So till we get together next time, may God bless you. And hey, have a great day.